We are live, baby. What's going on, YouTube? It's Set and Key Media back with another one. Your boy Key on here with a solo. It's been a lot going on the past week, so I figured I'd get on here and cover it. So we got this past week in trending news for y'all, man. Yes, sir. Beautiful Wednesday where I'm at. Hope it's a beautiful Wednesday where you're at. Hope it's been a productive one. If not, the day's not over, so you can still get up and make the best of it. But if you're in here tuning in, listening, wherever you're at, let's get right into it. All right. Boom. Yeah, I got to see my sexy self for a second, but let's get right into it. So, as y'all probably have heard, there is a large festival going on in, I believe, Utah called Burning Man. Its attendees can range from, I think, like 100,000 or more. Big ass hippie festival, pretty much a modern day Woodstock, really. Got a little wiki right here for y'all, just so we can get into it a little bit deeper, so we can understand it a little bit better before we watch the video. So Burning Man is a week-long, large-scale desert campout focused on community, art, self-expression, and self-reliance. Didn't that sound like some hippie shit? Come on now. We love the hippies, though. Come on. But the event's names come from its culminating ceremony, the symbolic burning of a large wooden effigy referred to as the man that occurs on the penultimate night, the Saturday evening before Labor Day. Okay, so yeah, they just had it this past weekend. Pretty much it's called Burning Man because at the end of this festival, they burn a big-ass wooden man. So there you have it, Burning Man. Let's get right into it.
We begin with tonight's mud-delayed exodus from Burning Man. That's the counterculture art festival held every year on what is typically a dry and dusty lake bed in the Nevada desert.
So it's held on a lake bed. They pretty much make a whole city for this event. Yeah, the event is 100,000 people. So as you can imagine, that's a large amount of people. They make a pop-up city for the event. They have the event for, I believe, like a week. And the event is one of the conscious events. It's eco-friendly. So at the end of the event, one of their main initiatives and goals is to clean up everything. So no trash, no trace of anything left behind. They come back the next year and do it again. That's what their goal is every year. But this year has been a little bit different because the mud, the rain kind of fucked everything up. So it hasn't really been the traditional Burning Man for real.
But over the weekend, a major downpour turned the ground there into thick mud. The cement-like sludge stranding more than 70,000 people and forcing them to shelter in place and conserve food and water. Conditions at the makeshift city quickly turned bleak. One death was reported, though there are no details yet on the cause of that.
I'm talking about this some thick-ass mud. You would have thought a Jeep would have been able to get through it. Your 4x4, your big-ass Ram truck. Nah, everybody was stuck. Everybody was stuck. The only way to get out, I heard, was to walk out. You know, that's the only way. And it was a 6-mile walk. So unless you was about that life, you was stuck like Chuck. Like, your ass wasn't going nowhere.
Death. With the ground so wet, many who tried to leave the remote area were stuck spinning their wheels or knee-deep in mud. Tonight, the only road out is finally dry enough for people to slowly start making their way back to civilization. CBS's Elise Preston leads us off from Black Rock Desert just outside the camp and all the chaos. Elise, good evening.
Good evening to you, Major. We are right outside the campsite, and you can see just how remote this is, about 140 miles from Reno. They may look like ants on your screen, but thousands of cars are snaking through the desert, barely moving.
We're getting out of here.
Today finally was moving day, but it was a slow slog. Tens of thousands attending the event that celebrates being off the grid have been stuck in gridlock. There is just one road to leave.
Just look at that many people. And yeah, she was about to get into it, but I was reading up on it as well. this city is so remote. They're so deep out into the desert. Yeah, I know there's 70,000 plus people, but there's one road in and one way out. There is not a multiple road system. There's no highway system that drops you off right there. There is a small airport, I believe, but that was shut down as well. But look at this gridlock right here. Everybody had to go out one way, so it wasn't no driving around. It wasn't, you got to go out this way. Straight gridlock.
The isolated Black Rock Desert.
We just spent 4 hours in line to get out. And the people in line now, getting in line now, might spend 12 hours.
After 2 months of rain fell in one day, Burning Man officials warned festival goers to shelter in place.
They finally able to get out, though. So that's what's up, though, because they was stuck all weekend, I heard. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of people came over prepared. But imagine if you came out there just for a good time. This your first Burning Man. You ain't know what to really bring. You brought just enough. Now imagine your ass was stuck in there. Now apparently everybody in there is a hippie and real friendly, so they probably would have helped you out. But this would have been a shitty situation. You came expecting one thing. Now the rain that never happens, and now your ass stuck for real. No food.
Place not to try to make the more than 5-mile trek out. The mud so thick, even large vehicles couldn't move. And those who chose to walk barefoot risked chemical burns because the mud is alkaline.
We're bummed. I'm like, for me and my husband, this is an escape from.
Damn. Yeah, it's on the old lake bed. So yeah, that alkalized mud is reacting with the water, and once it gets that muddy and clay-like and it absorbs in your skin, they saying you can damn near get chemical burns from how strong the shit is.
The hard things, and this is kind of hard.
Many took the risk to leave early, posting as they went, including DJ Diplo and comedian Chris Rock, who hiked out, then caught a ride.
You know they ass wasn't waiting. You know they ass wasn't going to be waiting in no stranded Black Rock Desert for 3 days. They was going to be the first motherfuckers.
The annual Burning Man Festival attracts artists and free spirits, the counterculture, and the wealthy, bringing all of them to the remote desert to hang out, camp out, and practice what organizers call
counterculture, free spirits, and the wealthy. So you pretty much got everybody from that side over there coming at one big ass festival. But looks fun though.
Radical self-reliance.
Who doesn't like getting high in the
This is the best burn ever.
That's been put to the test as food supplies dwindled and portable toilets couldn't be emptied. Some may be in survival mode. To others, being stranded in the muck is just another experience.
Seriously, like this has given us the opportunity to rise to radical self-reliance and to support each other in the community, and I'm having the best time.
Wow.
All of this.
Hey, I guess you gotta look at it like that. I mean, that's the only way you could really keep your sanity. If you thinking about it, like I said, like that's damn near probably one of their first few times out there, and they expecting it to be everything they heard about it, everything they probably was told, every video they seen, and then they get out there and it's this. The only way you can really low-key keep your sanity and your happiness is to low-key flip it like, hey, at least I'm making friends, I'm learning about myself, I'm depending on others, we're forming a community, I'm getting something from it. Like, hey, you know, shout out to her for
This mess
it.
was part of a larger storm system that caused flooding and left heavy damage in Las Vegas, nearly 500 miles to the south. Back in the Black Rock Desert, where a city grows out of nowhere every summer for Burning Man. This year, emptying that city is a full-time headache.
It could take more than 12 hours to get out of this campsite traffic. Organizers are asking people to stay.
That was crazy, man. Burning Man, I guess you got to keep in the back of your mind that the shit low-key can get flooded now. I didn't even know the desert could see rain like that. But
And the mass exodus from Burning Man is slowly moving forward after rain and mud trapped more than 70,000.
So I told y'all how one of Burning Man's main initiatives was they're eco-friendly, real green. So the city that just pops up out of nowhere, as she just explained, for all these party goers, like I said, one of their main initiatives at the end of this shit is to clean everything up, no trace of any trash. Really returning to the state in which they came in. So, no left behind mess, no nothing. But apparently, since this year the rain fucked everything up, we'll see how that goes. It might affect that initiative.
Festival goers for days. For now, there's new concern over what they're leaving behind. Our Liz Kreutz is there.
At Burning Man's Black Rock City, days trapped in messy sludge have now turned to hours stuck in gridlock traffic.
It was a great burn until it rained.
Tonight, the slow crawl out of the remote desert festival stretching for miles. Tens of thousands still trying to get out.
This is where festival goers finally reach a paved road, but getting here is a lesson in patience. For some, the 6-mile trip out taking as long as 9 hours.
And now questions are mounting over the chaotic mess left behind.
Are you serious? Are you serious? God damn. 9 hours just to get out? Now imagine 9 hours just to get out and y'all drove 5 hours. Y'all drove 6-7 hours. God damn. Ah, man.
The Pershing County Sheriff slamming the conduct of festival goers, telling the San Francisco Chronicle some abandoned their property and vehicles, leaving trash across several miles as they scrambled to escape the storm.
There have been people that have left things. I think a lot of people had a very fear-based reaction.
Organizers have not responded to NBC's request for comment about the aftermath, but veteran festival goers like Terry Galt, who's staying behind to clean up, are frustrated.
We know that people abandon their camps, so it's not surprising to hear that there was trash left behind.
What's your message to people who leave things behind?
Yeah, you think you got good people like that who low-key got to take up for everybody, because you don't want to leave trash out there and then they be like, oh, no, y'all can't have a festival because y'all are leaving trash in the middle of the y'all leaving trash in the middle of the festival. I mean, in the middle of the desert, excuse me. So, yeah, we can't let y'all have that no more. You know, the commissioner of Las Vegas or whatever says that's a no-go anymore. So you got people like this gentleman right here who volunteered to stay behind out of the kindness of his own heart just to really take up for everybody else. I'm sure there's others. Hopefully there's others, but it's not really fair when few people or a small amount of people got to take up the grunt for everybody.
People abandon their camps, so it's not surprising to hear that there was trash left behind.
What's your message to people who leave things behind?
Well, one of the 10 principles is leave no trace. So for those people who left trash behind, those aren't real burners. They probably shouldn't be out here anyway.
This all comes as authorities continue to investigate the death of a man at the height of the storm.
And it's a collective effort. It's not a group that just comes behind and cleans up after 100,000 people. No, everybody, when they come out there, comes with that mindset like, okay, what I bring is what I throw away. Everything I came with, I don't leave anything. I throw all my trash away. I bring all my belongings that I came with, and they come home with me. Everybody that comes there is supposed to, have that mindset. It's not just like a group of guys who come and clean behind everybody when the shit's over.
Authorities say there's no indication it was weather related, but that conditions may have slowed their response. While most today are going out by car, some finding ways to avoid the congestion.
With the bike was just 30 minutes.
Tonight, with half the festival still inside, the famous Burning Man is gone, but a massive cleanup effort still lies ahead. Liz Kreutz, NBC News, Black Rock Desert.
I think
thanks for watching. Stay updated about
cleaned up. There's good people like that gentleman who was volunteered to stay behind. I'm sure there'll be other people who come and aid him, or a group of people who volunteer as well. But let's get into the next topic, man. I'll tell you, I'm firing off today, man. I got some good shit in here for y'all today, man. What we got going on in the GOP? God damn.
Bruh.
I mean, Mitch McConnell falling asleep on the microphone? I mean, did y'all see that? I'm just as confused as y'all. If y'all seen that, I am just as confused as y'all. And if not, we gonna get into it right now. But a little bit of research and background for those of us who might not be familiar with, Senator Mitch McConnell. Okay, so Addison Mitch McConnell is an American politician and retired attorney serving in his 7th term as a senior United States Senator from Kentucky. A seat has been held since 1985, and his second stint as Senate Minority Leader, having previously held that post from 2007 to 2015, during a period of Republican control from 2015 to Okay, so I ain't gonna bore y'all. So he's a senior United States Senator from Kentucky. Essentially, that's the main gist of this. And he's been in office since 85. So damn near 40 years, y'all. Long ass time. Old ass man. So he's also had a history of I think aneurysms as well. So he's got the whole Joe Biden thing going on here. So it's shit funny, but it's also scary at the same time. We're going to get right into it. Matter of fact, I think I'm showing y'all these backwards. Because, believe it or not, y'all, he done did this shit twice. All right, so let's go back to the one from a month ago.
Path to finishing the NDA this week has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
y'all ain't peep. Y'all ain't peep. Like, what the hell? He was in conversations like they had him in the first half, but what happened in the second half? Like, hold on, let's go back. Because it's like as the camera zoomed in too, he was just like,
and a string of
nah, he just stopped. Having like a senile episode. And his people was just looking at him like, hold on, my man's looked to the side like, bro, ain't nobody gonna grab this man? Like, hold on, like he's doing that thing. Yo, come on, man, like, hold on. Somebody grab him. Bro really over here looking perplexed, like, oh man, nah, not right now. This nigga looking down. He don't even want to look up. Mitch over here in La La Land in his head. It's all fucked.
okay, Mitch. Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back?
Bro.
Do you want to say anything else?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. He's suffering from some type of early stage of dementia. Or it's the aneurysm, some type of byproduct of the aneurysm that's challenging him mentally and cognitively in his older age. Because that was crazy how he just blanked out like that. That was actually crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. Bruh. And that's a senator who's been in office for almost 40 years. It's time to hang it up. And they just took him off. Like, all right, let's go back. Come on, we're going to go get you some applesauce. We're going to go get you some applesauce, Grandpa. We're going to go get that applesauce, we promised. And applesauce? Oh, shit. Oh, man. So I told y'all he did it twice. This is the goddamn second time. This was just last week.
That's
So they asked him, and this is the funniest part, yo. They asked him if he planned on running again. And look what happened when they asked him that. The question, the interviewer or the journalist asked him, like, Mitch McConnell, do you plan on running again for Senate? I think that was the question. And look at his goddamn reaction.
okay.
Senator, you're up for election in 3 short years. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm sorry, I had a hard time hearing you.
That's okay. What are your thoughts on running for re-election in 2026?
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026? All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute. Senator Benny.
So I'm telling y'all.
Damn, son.
It's funny we laughing, but that's not a good look. This is a whole senator. And the question was if he planned on rerunning. And he's probably about to say, hell motherfucker, yeah. Bro, so goddamn senile he couldn't even get to the answer. I mean, god damn. What the fuck? And his handlers are just like, every time they just look so puzzled, so confused. Like, they really don't even know how to handle the situation for real. Like, they like, god damn, again? Like, she's handling it the best she can. You know, her training probably told her to do that, but it's just not a good look. I wish Hey my nigga. Bro, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
Somebody else have a question? Please speak up.
And then try to tell him to speak up. Like, nah, he just old. He just ready for his nap. He just ain't had his pill and applesauce yet. Like, cause I'm just like, yo, that is not a good look. That is scary, really. So, then we got something here by the New York Post. A little excerpt from
Yeah, I spoke with Mitch yesterday afternoon and told him I was going to be doing an interview and I wanted to personally.
Excerpt from a newscast. So, they're pretty much saying he's still able to run. He's still able to lead. He doesn't need to step down. He's perfectly capable of continuing his duties. Even though he done froze up twice, probably done happened millions of times behind the scenes. But here they are on CNN telling us he's still good.
Damn, son. What?
Goddamn.
He touched base with him before I did that, and he was in good shape. He was direct. He said, I had that concussion, and he said they warned me that I would be lightheaded in the future and that I've got to be aware of it. He said it happened twice. He said it just so happens I'm doing it in front of reporters. But
so essentially, he said it was a concussion. I seen reports that it was an aneurysm. This or that, he's had some type of head trauma, some type of brain trauma. So he's older in age. He's been in office for almost 40 years, if not 40 years at this point. 1985. Yeah, 38 years. So, I don't know. It's not a good look. I'm sure we could get somebody younger in there who isn't going to be passing out, going on cloud nine damn near in the middle of an interview when asked about is he gonna run again. Like, that was actually
felt
crazy.
good
the
yesterday.
That was uncanny.
He said he's got to watch his hydration levels. Dr. Monahan, who is also my physician there at the Senate, he's sharp. He says it exactly the way that it is, and if he says that Mitch is ready to go, then Mitch is ready to go.
The Capitol physician cleared him return to work, saying the Kentucky Republican had experienced lightheadedness, essentially from a concussion. That's all they got for us. Tell me what y'all think on that one, because I think he should consider stepping down, or his handlers should have him step down. They should throw in the towel on that one, because he's getting up there in age. I didn't see his age. Let's go back on his age, y'all. 1942, so all right, my bad. So he's 71 years old. He's up there. He is definitely up there. We could get his ass up out of there. Get somebody younger in there, more capable. They say he's capable, but somebody who's not on the cognitive decline. All right, let's get right into the next topic. We got Joe Jonas here, childhood pop star, and his wife Sophia Turner. Apparently, they are breaking up. Yeah, I chose this video because apparently he's been accused of being a covert narcissist. So we're going to get into this one a little bit. We're going to skip around, find the hot parts. But you know they always got to blame it on us. You know they always got to blame it on the man. You know, regardless if we right or wrong, we got to take that. But yeah, shout out Joe, because she's a little bit taller than him too. So he got that off.
We have to talk about this divorce looming between Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. You guys, Joe Jonas is being called out for basically being a...
My bad. I actually meant to do this for myself, but I'm going to do it on camera because who the fuck is Sophie Turner? She's an actress. Oh, Game of Thrones. Goddamn. Okay. Shout out Joe. Game of Thrones. All right. And then just for those who aren't familiar, Joe Jonas, American singer, songwriter, and actor, rose to fame as a member of the Jonas Brothers, as everybody probably knows him from. And yeah, I think that was on Nickelodeon, I want to say. Disney Channel, my bad. Disney Channel. So extremely popular, Camp Rock, all this good stuff. Real popular childhood star. All right, back into it.
Covert narcissist by fans, and a lot of people put together all this disturbing behavior and actions that he has done and his family has done over the years. People are saying that right now, Joe Jonas.
Who are these people? Who are these people that are saying that? I gotta know. Who is the reports? Are there actual documents? Are there police reports that he's a covert narcissist? Did he hit anybody? Has he had any outbursts in public? Who are these people?
Is playing this weird psychological mind game.
Because I know if my girl's friends don't like me, they might put some bullshit in her ear or put some bullshit out there, especially if you're a celebrity. So who are these people?
With Sophie
Turner,
put a name on it. Because he basically wants to take full custody of the kids because his mom and their weird religious associations, you guys, it's a lot. But can I just say something? Taylor Swift must be literally just chuckling to herself every morning. Everything she said about people have come true. Scooter Braun, remember all that mess she was saying about people? Now he's lost almost all his big name clients, okay? Joe Jonas, let's not forget, Taylor actually wrote a song about him. And it seems like everything she wrote in the song actually was right. You guys, let's get into this. Where do you want to start? Okay, first of all, it's 100% confirmed that they are divorcing. Both of them have been seen without their wedding rings. Interestingly enough, Joe Jonas
100% confirmed they are divorcing. Goddamn. And this is what I be talking about. I hate this shit, and this is another reason why I chose this topic to react to, because the divorce rates and the public perception of divorce, marriage, they've only been married 4 years, y'all. 4 goddamn years. And they getting divorced, and it's so casual. It's just like, and these are the people, these are celebrities, so regardless if you like them or not, people are looking up to these people. And they're just making this shit look so casual, so cool. They're going to go about their lives. They got kids together. No problem, though. The denigration of the nuclear family, man, I'm telling you. Not to get too deep on y'all, but I ain't going to go into all that bullshit today. But I just don't like how they just make this shit seem like it's so cool, so casual. Everybody can do it. It's, I don't know. I would rather see images of strong families sticking together. Celebrities or not. Like, these are the people who got the limelight, so let them put forth a good image. But, of course, that's not what they want.
Just did this insane interview, and I think TMZ leaked it, and the fan support turned against him. And then the next day, he wanted to pop up with his ring. But they're definitely divorcing because, get this, they've already sold their house. They own a huge mansion. They own a huge mansion in Florida. It's called Kylie meets Bali. They bought it for $11 million. They put it on the market, and they actually made a profit of $14 million.
Damn, hold on. She said they bought it for 11 and then sold it for 25 essentially to make 14. God damn! Shout out Joe. That's that rich shit.
I'm sorry. They bought it in 2021. They sold it for $11 million, and why can't I get this right? They bought it. Sorry, guys. You know me in numbers. They bought it.
You know me in numbers. My bad, y'all. She just had me say the whole wrong shit. Let's just say he made a quick profit off of that. You know, rich nigga shit. She said, you know me in numbers.
That family treated Danielle and talked to Danielle. Now, back then, now you're saying, okay, well, how could it be allowed? Well, we all know reality TV was just like such a different place back then, okay? Let me give you some examples of what they did. Danielle had just got married with Kevin, okay? Danielle had just got married with Kevin, and they were living in this huge house. And Danielle was just having fun being a newlywed. His mom, who was over involved in all the kids' life, very...
Okay, I ain't gonna bore y'all. I am not gonna bore y'all. I promise y'all I'm not. We're gonna get into the juicy parts.
Into Joe and Sophie's relationship. Immediately after they got married, Kevin said he's already feeling the pressure to add another one to his famous family. He admitted they were constantly asking when they were going to have their first child. Okay? My one...
Especially if you rich. Yeah, rich people want to have kids. Surprise, surprise. Like, yeah, I got money, so why wouldn't I want to have a kid? I got money. We both look good, both young, in good health. Yeah, let's bring some kids into the world. It's really not that complicated of a decision at that level.
My mom wants grandkids bad. Now,
yeah, you don't think he grew up wanting kids once he got famous? You don't think he grew up wanting a family? You know, being on tour, being a Jonas brother, touring as a kid, all type of shit. She's a star as well. You know, they still want kids. They still want to have a family. Yes, people on TV, or entertainers, or actors still want to be regular people. Surprise, surprise.
Let's fast forward to Joe Jonas, why people are calling him a narcissist, okay?
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
Let's look at his sick part. Do you know he literally started dating Sophie Turner when she was like, asked her out on a date when she was 13 years old? He was 19.
Is that a fact?
19. He also asked Gigi
He was 19. That's 6 years. God damn it. I don't know, Joe. That's
did out on a date when she was 13 too. Okay. Let's get into this. Let's start with the TMZ article because that's the first thing you need.
I don't know, Joe. I don't know about that one, Joe. I'll do some research on that one, but I don't
to hear
know.
that to actually know like where this alleged narcissism comes from. He's been going back and forth between putting his ring on and taking it off. They said, and this was coming from Joe's people, Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner are headed for divorce. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Joe had his people contact and consult with at least 2 LA area divorce lawyers, and he's on the cusp of filing divorce docs to end his marriage to Sophie. They said he's had serious problems for the last 6 months. We're told over the past 3 months, Joe's been caring for their 2 young children pretty much all the time, even as his band was touring. We're told.
So he sounds like a good dad. Shout out fucking Joe. Been caring for the kids even as he been touring. Oh, yeah. Yeah, shout out Joe. Yeah, I don't know if that was supposed to be a dig. I don't know why she said it. Maybe she's trying to big up my man. Big up Joe. Big up Joe.
Told Joe currently has both kids as the group plays around the U.S. Now, mind you, Joe, you are touring. Your mom is watching the kids. There are nannies. But it's sick how he's still trying to paint Sophie as a...
Not her trying to diminish him taking the kids. Come on now. I don't give a fuck if my mom is watching him. I still got him over here while you doing whatever you doing. I got to make bread, don't I? Come on now. Oh, man. Do anything to discredit us.
Really bad mother. Now, they said on the surface, it seems there's no outward signs of trouble. Joe and Sophie had attended events together. However,
perfect hipster fits. I ain't gonna lie, he throw that shit on. For a hipster, he putting that shit on.
Weeks, Joe has not been wearing his wedding ring, and they also sold their Miami mansion, okay, that they just bought a year ago. But they did sell it for a $3 million profit. Now, here's where, when you take that to account, let's talk about Joe and who he is, right? Joe, when he met Gigi Hadid, he asked her out immediately. She was 13. I think he was 18 or 19. Let's also not forget that he went to
Gigi Hadid. I heard of her. He's probably like a model, another actress. So Joe got a type. He like the model actresses type.
visit Sophie on the Game of Thrones set when she was just 13 and he was 21. And then once she was legal, the minute she was legal, they started dating. Okay?
Shout out Joe, though. I ain't gonna lie. The weird part about that is him having interest in her at 13. That was the weird part about that. But if he ain't do nothing and act on anything until she was legal, then I kind of got to shout him out for that. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, son.
I kind of got to shout him out for that.
Let's talk about as soon as they started dating.
Yeah, because if he was to act on that as she was a kid, then that would definitely be weird. It is a little bit strange how he had Anderson, a 13-year-old. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. But he didn't act on it, so what are you going to do?
And they got married. When Game of Thrones ended, Sophie was on top of her game, her career. Anybody attached to Game of Thrones were. She was one of the principal characters. There was so much work for her. He demanded that she start having children immediately. Okay? She had one child.
He demanded.
She tried to get...
Come on now. He demanded. Come on now.
Oh, hell no, man. Wait a minute.
How do we know that? How do we know that? That seems like an assertion that I don't even know if I want to put on that man. They could have came to a mutual agreement on that. It could have been something. She came to him and he was just like, oh, hell yeah, let's have one. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
Get back to work, right? She only wanted one kid. He demanded, right? 2. So Sophie tells like a little touching story about how she's like, no, we learned to compromise. And they ended up having 2 children. That article he put out on TMZ on purpose to make her look like an absentee mother, it's all cap. Sophie is the main caregiver. Why isn't she around her children? Because she is currently filming a show in the UK. She's only going to be filming for 6 weeks. She is a actress. The same way when the Jonases tour, right? She takes care of the baby. She's an actress. She couldn't take the 2 kids on the set. Joe said he would take care of the kids. People are saying, it seems like, while they are touring, while she's filming. Now, again, you're visiting her every day on the Game of Thrones. Why? Mr. Never Had to See Me Cry.
Girl who's doing this reaction is a little bit dry, not going to lie.
Mr. Insincere Apology, so he doesn't look like the bad guy. He goes about his day.
How is
Forgets
Joe
he was
the bad guy here? How is Joe the bad guy here? They're getting a divorce. He's been watching the kids. She's able to do what she wants. He gave her kids. They gave each other kids. Okay, whatever. I'm trying to figure out, where is he the bad guy? Because there's been reports that he's a covert narcissist. How is there reports that he's an undercover narcissist? So there's rumblings that he's undercover a narcissist. Like, well, is he one or is he not? Oh, he's an undercover one. Man, get the fuck out of here. I think ain't do no shit. Dub for Joe. Only thing I could say was weird about that is he had interest in a 13-year-old. That was a little bit strange. But he ain't do nothing. So, like I said, what are we going to do about that? Now, into the next one. Because like I said, man, I'm cooking. Your boy Key is dropping bombs for y'all. I ain't going to lie. Dropping bombs. We going to keep going, man. So, I'm sure y'all seen this viral video of this Somali girl getting hit with a brick. Girl got smacked upside her noggin. Like, bow. Just nummied her shit. Like, straight just, look at this. Just put a lump all on her shit. So, we're going to get right into it, man. It was, oh, man, it was a lot. A lot of think pieces on this one.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a.
See, you see how she just said all these black men though? She ain't say all these men. All these black men literally try to single them out like, oh yeah, just the black man ain't shit narrative. We don't defend black women. She just straight off the hip fired that. She could have said nobody helped me. She said none of these men helped me. None of these bum ass niggas helped me. Like any of that. She called us straight up, singled us out. Black men. Boom. Y'all ain't helped me. Y'all watch me just sit here and get hit by a brick.
Yeah, this man hit me, grabbed a rock, and he hit me in my fucking face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something.
I want you to be a man. I want you to be a man.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? All y'all. What have I ever?
Just fuck all y'all niggas. I'm weak. But man, look into this girl. I won't get into all of it, but Google or Twitter, if you got Twitter, go on there and look up this girl. She got a history of shitting on black men in the patriarchy. She don't like us. So it's funny how that shit just happened and she was just so quick to fire that off the hip. Black man, black man, black man. When go check her internet, go scrub her social medias and her internet posts. She don't fuck with us for real.
Done to anybody in my life to deserve this. I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick. And all these niggas is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watch. And they let.
Now, I ain't even gonna say that I was right because I would hope that somebody there would have some character and be like, bro, chill out, don't do that. Because I know if I was there, I would have probably said that. Not even gonna lie, y'all could call me whatever I want, simp or whatever. But if that was y'all sister, y'all mom, or some shit like that, let's just say y'all little sister stepping out on the town. She out with her friends. She out by herself solo dolo. I hope she wouldn't be by herself solo dolo for this exact reason, but whatever. Somebody comes asking for a number. You're around, and this nigga wilding. He start tripping. He start getting aggressive. You should be that man of character to step up and be like, yo, bro, just chill out. You're not being no white knight. You're not being no simp. If you can safely diffuse the situation, then yeah, do so. I ain't saying risk your health. I ain't saying get into a fisticuffs with bro. But if you could safely diffuse the situation, yeah, you should always do so. That's literally just being a good Samaritan.
That nigga get in a car.
You're not trying to fuck the bitch. You just
how is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
Yeah, it is kind of fucked up. But who knows
like,
what she said to do to trigger him. I don't really think it was as simple as just him being like, hey, can I get your number? No, thank you. And him just being like, bitch, what are you going to do? She probably dubbed the nigga like, nah, nigga, you ugly ass nigga, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, go look at this girl's social media, scrub her internet post. She one of them, y'all. She like low-key a clown for real. So I'm not going to say she said something for sure, but just judging off her internet post, you can kind of assume that it wasn't as simple as dude asking for her number and her just being like, nah, no thank you, I'm good. And him just picking up the brick and start wilding like,
understand, like, I'm just trying to take my friend out from 5 years ago. Like, literally spending my whole money, not bothering nobody. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? I'm in the parking lot just trying to buy some food. And, like, I'm literally like, why is this nigga busting up on me like this? And I'm looking at all these niggas. They literally let this nigga do all of this. They let that nigga, like, really, like, do all of that. I never thought it was gonna happen, yo. Like, it's so whack. And he's gonna get away with it. He got in the car. He got away. He never gonna get caught. He's gonna move on. He's probably at an after party right now having a good time. Do you feel good about it?
My nigga at an after party right now, kicking it with some other bitches. He probably got some bitch number and got some coochie that night. I'm sick. I'm sitting here lumped up. This nigga then hit another club, got another bitch, and ended his night on a good note. Now I'm up here in the hospital lumped up. Like, come on, what type of shit is that? This nigga ain't even gonna get in no trouble. Ain't even nothing gonna come to this nigga. He living his life, and I'm over here fucked up. She's sick. She's sick.
Are yourself doing this to a woman? For what? Like, all this violence against black women is not okay. Like, what do I do to deserve this? Like, what is my defense against this? That crazy because I haven't been out all year. Like, all year, I haven't been out all year. I haven't been out all year. I only came out because my friend.
I ain't trying to be funny, but you see she kind of want the attention too. She posted all the videos. She in the hospital with the lump on her face, still posting the videos, still crying. She could have low-key took that and just been like, wow, like, whoa, like, that was crazy. I'm going to take some time off of the internet because what the fuck? Like, first of all, I got a lump on my face, so I'm going to get that going. I'm going to try and track this nigga down, maybe, go after him legally. It was so many other things she did, but Shorty hopped on the internet and posted that lump.
Friend was in town, and look at me now. Look at me now. I got a whole other ear. My ear is bleeding, y'all. My ear is bleeding. This nigga got my ear bleeding. I don't even care about my face because I'm still going to be prettier than all of y'all niggas because I have a pretty heart. But my heart is broken, y'all. My heart is broken because I will stand up for any of y'all. I stand up for everybody. I stand up for everybody. And nobody ever stands up for me. And my heart is broken. It's been 12 hours. I'm in the hospital. I'm getting discharged. I do have a concussion, so I gotta take it slow for a week. Unfortunately, I don't have the kind of job that's gonna give me that kind of grace. So, I still gotta mother, I still gotta teach, I still gotta work. I really just want the best for everybody, and I don't know why people want to kill me.
Oh, man. I feel bad for the girl, but like I said, go and look up this girl if you got a Twitter, if you got an Instagram, if you got a TikTok. Go and watch some of her posts. You'll get a better sense of who we dealing with, who we talking about. And then you'll be able to judge the situation a little bit better for yourself. I feel bad for the girl. I think somebody should have helped her if it was safe to do so. And yeah, but for her to single black men out like that, for that to be the first comment she made after getting hit by a brick, I don't really think it had anything to do with that. I think there was just a lack of character around you. And again, it was funny how you single black men out when you needed a black man's help, but go scrub some of your social media posts and you low-key talking down on us. So, but for better or for worse, I really don't think that should have happened to the poor girl, honestly. But maybe a lesson can be learned.
I can't even chew food the next week. I had a vacation that I planned 6 months ago for my birthday. I'm so afraid. Like, why do people want to hurt me so bad? I really love my community, and just to know that, like, people hate me to this level, this kind of level of violence is just, it's so fucking.
Well, like I said, maybe a lesson can be learned in that for her. Sorry that had to happen to her, honestly. Fat ass lump that hit her with some shit. One of them Tom and Jerry lumps that used to grow on the top of your noggin, just got it on the side of her shit. Like, bam, man, look like a hamburger, like a fucking hockey puck in her shit. Oh, man. But on to the next one, because like I said, Key going crazy. Key is going crazy. Nah, but we about to finish out. Just a few more topics for y'all, man. Like I said, a lot happened in the last week. Wanted to get into everything. A quick little video. Our First Lady, Dr. Joe Biden, has been diagnosed with COVID-19. And I just wanted to get into that real quick with y'all. Not going to say too much on this.
I think she should be doing really quite well for a number of reasons. One, she's fundamentally a healthy woman. She has been vaccinated. She's been boosted. and she has had a prior infection, as you can recall, Wolf, last summer, which means she has a hybrid immunity, or a good amount of immunity, which didn't prevent her from getting infected, but certainly would go a long way to prevent her from getting severe disease. So although you never can predict, I would imagine very strongly that she should do really quite well. We are seeing a late summer spurt. I don't know if you want to call it a real surge yet, because, you know, we have a very low level of infection. We have a 19% increase over the last couple of weeks in hospitalization. But that's a 19% increase over a very low number. We want to watch it very carefully. I would imagine we're going to see an increase as we get into the fall. The elderly and those with underlying conditions may want to, as the cases increase, to wear a mask when they're in indoor settings, particularly when there are crowds. And I'm not talking about mandating anything. I'm talking about good common sense and following the recommendations that we likely will get from the CDC as we proceed into the fall and if the cases increase in their number.
All right, so that's the end of that, and I will watch what I say very closely because we are on YouTube with respect to the platform. Yeah, I think it's funny how all this is surfacing right before the election. I think it's funny how he made some not so subtle suggestions, not mandates, but not so subtle suggestions for certain groups of people, made some predictions on what's to come. I just think those are things we should all watch. Those of us who have our third eye open, those of us who see things for what they are, just stay tuned on this situation. As I said, I won't say too much on here with respect to YouTube's platform, but I find that interesting. But hope she heals up. Hope she is able to come back to good health. Our first lady. But let's get into the next one, man. As we close out here, got a quick little video on our boy Ye, man. What was he doing? Like, was could he have been just like getting his thigh scratched? I don't know. What y'all think? It was sexy time for sure. It was sexy time for sure. I mean, something about boats is sexy. Bitches do say boats make them horny, so I don't know. What y'all think? Boy, yeah, out in the
Ho chiesto ora. Dai.
I know, folks. He's in public with it, bold as hell. I'm talking about. Ain't no way my nigga was just sitting there, okay, yeah. Oh shit. I mean, what? I mean, ain't no way he forgot where he was at. He knew where he was at. Like, that's the unbelievable part about it. It's just like, bro, he really just sat there and did that? Oh man, like, shout out Ye. It's a GOAT move right there.
Ho chiesto ora.
Said that nigga Ye literally covering himself. Like, bro, they obviously know who you are. That's why they recording your ass. They know that's you, nigga. My nigga Ye, bro. What y'all think about that one, man? He just was getting a massage, like an inner thigh massage, like an upper inner thigh massage. Like, you know, sometimes you get a little tightness down there, you know, your leg day or some shit. He was just getting a massage, you know. Hey, come on, y'all. He ain't no way what we think we was doing, what we think he was doing, ain't no way. Come on, it just would have been too much for the moment. Right in the middle of the water with people on the boat, with people around. He's just getting upper inner thigh massage. Upper inner thigh massage. Come on, you perverts, sickos. All right, man. As we close this out, man, we got what his sister-in-law, his niece-in-law. Kylie Jenner. What would Kanye be to Kylie Jenner? His niece-in-law? Step uncle? Niece? Step niece? I don't know. Fuck it. Who knows, goddamn it. But we got Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet. And I'm not too familiar on Chalamet. Of course, we know Kylie to be the self-made billionaire. But I'll do a quick wiki for y'all on Chalamet. Gotta spell this nigga's complex ass name. All right, so we got Timothée Chalamet, born December 27, 1995. He's an American-French actor. He has received various accolades, including nominations for Academy Awards. So he's Academy Award nominated, 2 Golden Globe Award nominated, and 3 BAFTA Film Awards. What show's he been on? Interstellar. I've heard of that show. Call Me by Your Name. Haven't heard of that one. Yeah, I haven't really heard of a lot of these shows, but I don't watch too much TV, so maybe y'all heard of him. I'm sure y'all have if Kylie Jenner fucks with him. So yeah, he's Kylie Jenner's new boo, and I didn't even know she was done fucking with Trav. I'm just like, what the hell? That's what I'm saying. Like, these relationships just don't last. They get their kids, and for whatever reason, I guess it's just cool to just go on to the next one. I don't know why that's the case. Shouldn't we be staying with the people that we made these kids with? I don't know. Society's changing, and I guess they just don't care anymore. Oh, they booed up. Like,
Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet make their first public appearance. And honestly, we can't cope.
I can't.
After months of speculation, the two were seen together on Monday night at Beyoncé's Renaissance World Tour stop in LA. The rumored couple was spotted in the VIP section at SoFi Stadium having a flirty chat alongside Kylie's older sister, Kendall Jenner.
I mean, it's awesome.
That's Timmy in a black cap and jacket as Kylie leans in, smiling ear to ear.
I'm obsessed.
I think he got a little joint or a little cigarette, one of the two. He blowing something.
With it.
The pair was first romantically linked back in April when a source told ET they were
been dating since April. Where my nigga Trav at? How does Trav feel about that?
enjoying each other's company, but keeping things casual. Explaining at the time,
just fucking. Damn, that's crazy.
It's not serious, but Kylie is enjoying hanging out with Timothy and seeing where it goes. ET source added that the relationship has been really fun for Kylie because it feels a lot different than her past loves. Kylie was previously in an on and off relationship with Travis Scott, the father of her 2 children, 5-year-old daughter Stormy and 1-year-old son Air.
The black kids and just said that's all I needed. That's all I needed, low key. I just needed the black genes. I already got the kids. I probably won't end up having any more. I'm good. Thank you, Trav, but I'm good. You leached off of me a little bit. I upped your career some. You gave me the kids, so I'm good now. I could low key go on life and be good. That's sick.
A source recently told ET the exes are co-parenting well, adding that they get along and make their kids a priority. But the rapper seemingly shaded Timothy back in July when he dropped his track, Meltdown.
Chocolate AP and chocolate the V's. Got the Willy Wonka factory. Burn that athlete like his calories. Find another flame out as me.
Yeah, that Willy Wonka reference is worth noting since Timmy plays the Candyman in the upcoming flick Wonka.
You see, I'm something of a magician, inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that. Reverse it.
But that didn't seem to bother the beauty mogul and the actor because in August, a source told E.T. the duo was still seeing each other and keeping things.
Willy Wonka movie and putting his ass in it. He do kind of got the hair like was that Johnny Depp in the first Willy Wonka? Whoever was in that first Willy Wonka, he do kind of got the hair like that nigga.
Low-key and chill. Well, looks like they aren't keeping things low-key anymore. But Kylie and Kendall weren't the only.
She looking at him, he looking at her. They look like they got some intentions for after the show. You know, some of this. Ah man, I feel for you, Trav. When that old
Only Card Jenners
I feel you,
at
Trav. I
TV
feel
show. Their famous mama, Kris Jenner, was there too. Kim and Khloe Kardashian also attended, alongside Kim's daughter North and Kourtney's daughter Penelope. But it was Kylie and Timmy's official outing that has the internet talking most. Or should we say, put their love on top.
Well, that was that. Oh man, so Kylie done moved on. I guess it took the black kids and just ran off. I mean, they co-parenting well, I guess. Maybe they end up getting back together. Hopefully, maybe the world will revert back to a time where you stay with the people you create the kids with, where y'all just don't promote like, I don't know, like that bouncing from relationship to relationship, just like free-spirited shit. I guess that's cool for some, but some people like having families kept together, and I guess I'm on that side. But let me know what y'all think on that. Hopefully that was informative for y'all. It was a lot of fun. Cover a lot of different topics on that one. I think that y'all like those ones where we get into a lot of different topics in a quick little live. Let me know what y'all think on that, of course. Thank y'all for tuning in. Be sure to comment, subscribe if you feel like it, like something if you feel like it on your way out after viewing. Setting Key Media, it's been Key on the solo. I'm about to tune out, y'all. Let me drop me